Well, there are a few things. I mean, first of all, it was, like I mentioned, just kind of wanting this to be a whole different movie and signaling to the audience really clearly up front, this isn't going to be, so trading the browns of New England for the blues and yellows of Greece felt like a really obvious kind of, oh, we're in a whole new deal here. Also, as much as there's a rich tradition of murder mysteries in like cozy English, or in our case, New English countryside houses, there's very much a rich vein of tradition of destination murders. Evil Under the Sun, Death on the Nile, The Last of Sheila, which is one of my favorite films. There's something to draw from in terms of the vacation mystery. And so tapping into that with the... Also, I wrote the script in 2020 in the middle of lockdown. So like a lot of us, I was sitting at home kind of wishing I was on a Greek island. So that might have had something to do with it. No, I mean, a little bit, but not really, though. It is kind of as simple as just trying to get the best actors you can possibly get, and we got really lucky that we did that with this. I mean, just my head spins when I think about the fact that we were able to get this group together. There's also the added element of it's a little bit like throwing a dinner party, in that it is an ensemble. We know we're going to be on location together and all be kind of stuck together for a while. So you're also just trying to cast cool people who are hopefully going to get along and have a good time together. And tick, did that too.
Lifers.
Yeah.
Meet
Was
each
it
other.
Daniel's house?
Daniel's, yeah.
Yeah,
It
in
was-
Greece.
It was, and Daniel's house had a. It was almost like walking into, it was an entrance. You had to walk down these steps.
Past the helicopter pad.
So every time a new cast member came down the steps, it was like, oh, here comes Janelle. It was like, and you got, so it was a real meeting. It was, but it was great. That was fun. I feel like we all immediately just were like, had known each other forever immediately.
Daniel in
was
a
a real-
salmon-colored linen shirt with espadrilles, serving cocktails.
Was this Daniel or Benoit? Like,
No,
was this
Daniel.
Oh,
There's
wow.
a lot more Benoit in Daniel than that other franchise thing he does.
Yes, I've had a couple of opportunities, to be a part of great ensembles with Hamilton and One Night in Miami, and this is one of the best. It was, but it's really an impossible thing, I think, to achieve without the leadership. It happens from the top down. You really can't lead from the rear or from the bottom of the call sheet, as it were, or the middle of the call sheet. It's really Ryan and Daniel and Ram making it feel that creative and that permissive and that fun. So yeah, I felt it. Yeah.
I'm in a Knives Out mystery. Yeah, I mean, for me, I think just watching Daniel work was a privilege, and he's a consummate professional. I mean, he shows up ready to deliver every line. He honors Ryan's words, and he brings something just spectacular, as any movie star would. And Daniel, just to be a part of that and to learn from that and to watch was for me really something.
His physical comedy too, I was just floored by. Just like there's his use of like his control of his body and like how he throws himself into this part physically is something that I was so excited to watch.
Yeah.
He really is a gamer in that department.
Daniel did a thing when I asked him what drink he'll have, and Blanc said, "What do you have?" And I said, "Well, I have everything." And he said, I think he ad-libbed this because it's not in the script, right? He goes, "Oh, well, in that case, I'll have a Chateau de Cristaux pastis, s'il vous plaît." It was so good, and I broke. Then he immediately laughed, and he turned and he said, "Did I go too far?" And I was like, "We were like, don't change a thing." But I found the clip, so I've made Daniel saying, "I'll have a Chateau de Cristo pastis, s'il vous plaît," is my ringtone for him.
It's going to be a cheat, but everybody for different reasons. I mean, I feel like you could always cut to anybody in this room. I will say that first of all, Maddie always was doing something hilarious in the background of every single shot. And then you would, after I was editing and staring at this footage for like months, I would realize there's like a whole thought and intent behind. She's playing a whole joke that's a whole other screenplay in the background.
And it's just for her.
Just her. It's incredible. Yeah, it's amazing. Also, though, I love Kate's reaction shots also because you had the best descriptor of how you played your part, which is you said Birdie understands every third word, and if you watch her listening and reacting, you can see her like.
I was just not.
Piecing it up. It's incredible. It's so good.
Oh my good. No, I am a fan of everybody on this stage. I think that being able to work with Ryan is a dream. I literally just told myself if I ever had the opportunity, it's a yes. And then after reading the script, it was a hell yes. Yeah. Because this is a character that you get to play with. So many layers, so mysterious. It took a lot of focus. There were moments where the cast was having a blast after they did their scenes, and maybe I was in the corner upset, jealous, mad. No, I wasn't. We had murder mystery parties like outside of filming a murder mystery.
Right.
Like we're in Greece. What can I complain about? I got an opportunity to grow as an actor. I got an opportunity to also gain what I'd like to say family. Yeah. We had murder mystery parties like outside of filming a murder mystery.
Right.
Like we're in Greece. What can I complain about? I got an opportunity to grow as an actor. I got an opportunity to also gain what I'd like to say family. Yeah.
So for Madeline, Jessica, when you walk into a murder mystery party and Janelle Monáe is in full costume, are you like, what rabbit hole have I dived into, or is this the greatest job ever? Like, what's...
It was amazing. Janelle, it was a guaranteed serve. If Janelle was coming to dinner, it was going to be a look.
And everybody else was underdressed.
Yeah. I don't even know how you had the time to go find those costumes in Serbia. Like, where were you going?
Well,
Did you go to Schmiesla?
I packed, I traveled. I have one suitcase of just murder mystery, just in case.
Wow.
I get invited to a murder mystery party.
Did you say you travel with a suitcase?
Yeah.
No, my ass. There are very few people in the modern world today who travel with one of those old-fashioned armoire
Steamer
chests
trunk.
that open into a full 3-compartment closet.
So, okay, I was landing in New York, and when like you get close enough to the ground when everybody's phones start pinging, and I got a message from Ryan. He was like, "Would you have time for a call?" And I panicked. I was like, "He's gonna tell me I didn't get it," and so I said, "In an hour." I had to prepare myself, and then I was like, "Wait, no, that's stupid." Yes, of course. And so Ryan, I was huddled in a corner at baggage claim because it was so loud, and Ryan was over the phone asking me if I wanted to be a part of it. I was like, "You're asking? Is that even a question? Of course I do." So yeah, I mean, and then I proceeded to like have the best weekend of my life, and cheers to that. It was amazing.
She's a lot younger than the rest of us, and she hasn't learned yet that if you don't get it, you hear from the Israeli producer. Do you have time to talk for a minute?
Yeah, you rarely get a call saying you don't get it from anyone involved in the production.
You're forbidden from this role.
Ryan's so sweet. He would, I mean, I would think Ryan, would you ever call anybody and be like, so he's such a sweetheart, just in general. I feel like he would be like, you know what? This person deserves a nice call to let them down.
Agreed. If anyone would
It's
be.
the best call ever.
I mean, when I grew up, it was a weekly thing. You know, it was Murder, She Wrote, and
Yeah.
Perry Mason, and my parents were still watching Columbo and Beretta, and you know what I mean. So it was a very. I have sort of like warm and fuzzy memories around a weekly murder, and and try, you know, and a person that you you know, have a real affection for, getting to the bottom of it.
I just like murder mystery parties. Hosting them, dressing up. Werewolf is one of my favorites, and Assassin is another. And I'm a villager, and I'm not.
Should we play right here on stage? Should we do a game
Oh,
of
that'd be
Mafia?
so fun!
Do a game of Mafia.
What are we
got
doing?
time. Oh, come
That's
on.
Yes.
Get the playing cards. Let's do it. Let's do it. Definitely Catherine, right? I mean,
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
I'm going to say
The
it's
tan
that
was-
beige shift.
Beige, tan.
That beige rack was solid.
My beige
It's
rack.
all about the visor
clothes.
for me.
The visor, and I
Yeah.
think also my wedge platform.
They weren't even a wedge. They were like a.
Oh no, was it?
They were
It
like a
was just-
flat.
It was a flat,
It was
but
just
just
a
with
flat-
a lift and with an elastic.
They made of
To
rope.
hold it on.
Also, they had like a rope
Comfortable.
sole. Yeah.
Actually, in the wardrobe, in the wardrobe thing, you know, they often have the Polaroids up of everybody who's been in before you. And I came in pretty late, and I you know, haven't met anybody, and I looked at the Polaroid wall and thought, this movie's gonna be pretty funny. Like I did, you know, and I saw Bautista in the crocodile skin bikini.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
that was
thought
my
there's at
favorite.
least one really good laugh in this film. What's amazing, Ryan and I have been talking about this a lot. The people it could be grows. The list of people it could be grows longer every day, and even some of the ones we might not have thought were candidates have proved themselves to be, just in recent weeks. But the best. I said to Ryan, I think that it's sort of like Carly Simon's song, "You're So Vain, You'll Probably Think This Song Is About You." I think that there's a lot of tech Illuminati who probably will and should think that it's in reference to them.
Honestly, really, it just make sure none of them got COVID. Other than that,
That's fair. Yeah.
other than that, my life was pretty easy. I mean, those guys just, you know, you got Ryan, you got Daniel, you got the amazing cast. You just stayed out of the way, make sure they do their thing, and that's it.
Rom is playing this down. Rom was really, I mean, like, you were busting your ass trying to make sure that everybody was staying.
Spies, hired spies.
Yeah, it was like, you know, you were amazing, and we got through it without one shutdown. Yeah.